Assalamualaikum para proxy. Ini tadi gua gak sengaja scroll beranda dan nemu daftar season 2 Zenless Zone Zero. Jadi ini kemungkinan update yang akan ada di season 2 nanti di Zenless Zone Zero. Ada kemungkinan ini 2.0 mungkin. Coba kita tonton ya. Siapa tahu ada yang baru gitu. Nggak gitu bro.
Hello everyone, I'm Welcome to today's Dev Talk. It's been nearly a year since the official release of Zenless Zone Zero, and we like to thank all proxies for their support. Our team will also like to use this opportunity to share with you some of the development progress for version 2.0 and our plans for the future of Zenless Zone Zero. In Season 2's story, we will follow the protagonist to a unique area within New Eritol, Wi-Fi Peninsula.
Ada area baru. Wi-Fi Peninsula.
Which will be the main stage for the story of version 2.0. Wi-Fi Peninsula is a district of the Throne Quarter near the Lemnian Hollow. The earlier settlers of this region were tasked to monitoring the highly volatile Lemnian Hollow, and the name Wi-Fi is derived from the Cantonese characters for protect and anomaly, from the phrase protection from the anomaly called the Hollows. Later, an outpost was established here, which then became the city area Phalium Heights. Phalium Heights was built at the top of a cliff, overlooking the bay with its beautiful scenery. This is also an area rich in porcelain, a precious material that's highly resistant to ether corruption. Mining and processing porcelain has thus become the core industry of Wi-Fi Peninsula. Behind this massive industry and its profits, however, lies a tangled mess of factions. Here, we'll gradually unravel the clues we planted throughout the story this fall. For example, Saja's true plans behind the sacrifice and the bringer incidents, the conspiracy behind the mysterious exorcist, and the...
Bentar. Ada Indonya kah? Ada, aduh fangke. Sorry guys, baru nemu. Si Sarah is back.
Truth behind the fall of the old capital, as well as the secrets of the Phalium siblings. Meanwhile, our protagonists will encounter agents from various factions and embark on brand new adventures. For example, that way seeker with yellow cape we saw earlier is none other than Yixuan, the current leader of Yunhui Summit. She will make her debut as a key character in Season 2. As the story unfolds, the protagonists will gradually uncover her mysterious past and become a new disciple of Yunhui Summit. Yixuan will become our steadfast support and guide us in her craft as our mentor, helping us explore the hollows directly. Beside Yixuan, who oversees Yunhui Summit, the defense forces MOBO squad that we all familiar with, as well as the previously revealed idol faction Angels of Delusion, will all be making their appearance in Season 2. We prepared a Season 2 teaser trailer to be released on April 13th. More information about the various factions will also be revealed there. For the content direction of Season 2, we will not just be simply adding more characters and areas. We've been taking feedback from our proxies very seriously and incorporated this feedback into our design philosophy, making an adjustment from the ground up. I'll be sharing some of the results with you all during the program. The most noticeable change is in the map design. We've completely revamped the entire map experience. and integrate the residential areas with compact zones at the system level, providing a more fluid and engaging gameplay experience for properties. First, let's talk about the design of the main city area, Beilong Heights. We made the area much larger to ensure comprehensive city functionality while allowing for potential expansion in future versions, while also reducing loading times caused by scene transitions. The new daily system will also be designed to match the local culture and the customs of the Wi-Fi Peninsula area.
Sorry guys, kepotong
As
tadi.
a business-savvy video store owner, helping Yunhui Summit manage various aspects of Suibian Temple will also be a part of our new life. This new gameplay features management simulation elements
Zenless ini
and
mau.
new features such as bamboo dispatch, integrating residential areas with exploration areas, and creating a smoother experience. As for the visuals, with the help and careful maintenance of the proxies, Suibian Temple will gradually be restored to its former glory. Plus, various elements such as holes, scratch cards will take on new forms that match the vibes of Suibian Temple. The frequently mentioned loading issues has also been resolved in Beilong Heights. Previously, due to a limitation in the underlying design, the video store that proxies see from outside along the street does not match the actual size of the video store. Interior and exterior of the store. In Beilong Heights, however, returning home is no longer a process that requires waiting. Additionally, we've optimized the pathway in Beilong Heights. The function area will be more concentrated, and the path to access each area will become more efficient and streamlined, ensuring that overall experience will become smoother and more fluid. Next, let's take a look at the ancient rooms of the Aerospace City, located within the Leminian Hollow. Although the Aerospace City has long been devoured by the Hollow, the ether stable area at its edge is still being used to mine and produce porcelain. In version 2.0, we will begin our exploration of the Leminian Hollow from the edge of the Aerospace City. With the past few versions as precious learning experience, its overall design will be more refined, with larger explorable areas, more robust systems, and more streamlined guidance. One distinct improvement is that after completing their training at Suibian Temple, the proxy siblings no longer need to return to the video store to access the hollows through the HDD system. Instead, they can now travel more conveniently between Beilong Heights and the Aerospace City. The craft they will learn will also be of great help in their future hollow explorations. While we've added new areas, the travel system wasn't just simply expanded upon. In Season 2, we've redesigned the travel system, changing from the original sliding area selection system to a larger map format, while also improving the UI experience. We also added a mini-map to the interface, along with the navigation features. Proxies can now select their destination more quickly and gain a clear understanding of new Eridu's geographical layout. Regarding plot structure, we've also noticed that since special episodes and basin stories are relatively independent story units, the current narrative structure results in weaker connections between plot points, resulting in a disjointed viewing experience. In future versions, we will merge special episodes and facing stories together, putting more focus on developing the connection between the various agents and the main storyline, while also deepening the proxies involvement. We will also steadily update the main storyline with each version, while ensuring that we do not compromise on its narrative quality. In addition to ongoing gameplay improvement, our team has also been constantly exploring the idea of bringing Zenless to users on more platforms. What I can reveal right now is that Zenless Zero is being prepared for launch on the Xbox platform. We'll share more info with everyone during the upcoming Xbox live stream. The current combat design significantly diminishes the presence of the characters other than the main DPS. What should be a 3-person tactical squad feels more like a solo operation. So for the character combat design in Season 2, we will enhance the functionality and performance of non-DPS characters. For example, when agents are switched out, they can still remain on field and contribute to combat. Thus, there's a visual indication of their combat performance, while not affecting the player's control of the on-field agent. Another possibility is adding new attack and defense mechanics for enemies. Specific moves might require specific counter strategies that require teamwork from different characters in your squad. Or in certain special combat areas, enemies can gain certain advantages through specific conditions. Of course, some of these are just preliminary ideas, while others might make an appearance in the version 2.0 special program. However, the ultimate goal of these optimizations is to enhance overall synergy between characters, elevating both combat and visual experience to the next level. To sum up, in our future development plans, we are aiming to optimize events in 3 aspects. First, we'll continue improving on existing game modes, such as Grand Muscle Adventure, Bamboo vs. Israel, and so on, to make them more fun for players. At the same time, we'll be rolling out more exciting new gameplay. In future versions, we might see casual duels between bamboos, or even get to control a giant bamboo in combat. Besides events featuring our adorable bamboo, we will also introduce some slow-paced, relaxing events to enrich PROC's everyday life outside of the main story, such as spending joyful moments with agents at hot pot restaurants, movie theaters, and more. We also hope that beyond the intense and thrilling combat events, players can also take a breather to enjoy the lighter story events. Every character is the result of our team's blood, sweat, and dedication. Our team has put in quite a bit of effort to ensure characters are relatively future-proof and have long-term value. Showcasing a character's charm isn't just about mindlessly beefing up their stats, while maintaining each character's unique traits. We will strategically enhance their unique traits, rather than just simply boosting their damage output. For example, we'll supplement or even rework certain skills and their effects, tailoring them to each character's experience. Besides that, we'll also consider each character's role very seriously. While strengthening the characters, we will also take into consideration their compatibility with other characters in future versions. In terms of storytelling, we hope that our characters, even those have already been released, can showcase their own unique charm. In version 1.7, for example, we'll get to see quite a few scenes between Lycan and Hugo. These interactions are crucial for the character's emotional investment in the long run. We hope that every character can find a purpose that belongs solely to them in different corners of New Era. Although it might be challenging to do this well, we'll continue to work hard to create more meaningful relationships between characters and players, or even take their bond to the next level. As a new team, we've admittedly fell short in the earlier stage in terms of both narrative and gameplay elements. We've been working hard to make improvements, continuously incorporating feedback from proxies and optimizing our content. Thank you, proxies, for your continued patience, feedback, and support. In future content updates, we will prioritize ensuring content quality and humbly continue to welcome feedback and guidance from our proxies with the utmost respect. We hope Season 2 will bring proxies a more complete and smoother experience. If you encounter any issues with gameplay experience, we hope you will share more feedback through the official community channels. Your feedback and suggestions are crucial for our future content development. See you next time.
Oke, beres. Dan ngapain gua ini ya? Kalau mau dirangkum, di sini ada map baru. Bro, mana car baru? Nah,
brand new adventures. For example, that way signal with yellow cape we saw
ada
earlier
car
is none
baru.
other
Cakep, bre. Ketua Yunkui Summit, Yiswan.
than Yixuan, the current leader of Yunhui Summit.
Terus ada praksi baru
Action
juga.
Angels of
Nah,
Delusion.
ini yang sebelumnya ada di acara pembukaan Zenless Zone Zero. Ini apa? Explore Pike, Complete Mission. Asalnya jadi
But how mission past refund
sebenarnya.
swing training at
Nah, kita mesti Masta yang ini
随便 temple.
dihilangin.
The
Nah,
proxy siblings no longer needed to return to the video.
ini untuk meningkatkan karakter
Non-DPS.
non-DPS karakter, fungsinya akan dinaikkan. Entah itu buff atau lu segi damage, terus car-car DPS lama. Mana deh?
And maintain
Nah, ini karakter-karakter yang ada di Hollow Zero yang bisa di custom itunya, skillnya. Mungkin akan ditambahkan di fitur selanjutnya. Mungkin Elan bisa nebas-nebas pakai es. Korin bisa mau motoran, ngepilet.
rather than just simply boosting their damage output.
Intinya cara-cara lama di buff lah. Ada kemungkinan seperti itu. Ya, mungkin seperti itu rangkuman dari Dev Talk hari ini. Ini 5 jam yang lalu, by the way, gua record. Terima kasih sudah menonton dan ciao.